Yeah, what's going down? It's your boy Magnificent, aka Magno, you heard? And I'm about to blow a purse so sweet with my boy Pico, man. Hot Thoughts TV is going down.
About to smoke a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch,
Tonight,
man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
So what's going down? Welcome to Hot Thoughts TV.
Going down with it, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. For sure. We got another legend that came through on the platform. So for the people that don't know, let them know who we got here with us.
It's your boy Magnificent, man, aka Magno, you heard? Holding it down, you know what I'm talking about, from that Swisher Highs.
Yeah. So a little bit of your backstory. Where exactly were you from, and what was the community like growing up for you?
Shoot, man, I'm from the north side of H-Town, Houston, Texas, community called Greenspoint, you know what I'm saying? And basically it was, I guess you could say, a lower middle class community, you know, basically a working class community, you know what I'm saying? You know, when I was first born, I was born around in the Cashmere Garden area, around Hirsch Road 610 area, you know what I'm saying? So I stayed there, the family, we lived there till I was maybe about 4 or 5, maybe going on 6. And then around like 86, going into 87, my grandfather, he moved the family out to Greenspoint. And at the time, you know what I'm saying, if anybody remember, you know, Greenspoint in the mid-80s was, it was almost suburban, you know what I mean? It was mostly white people at the time. And that was what, that's what my grandfather, you know, he wanted to get us out the hood, you know what I'm saying? He only had a 6th grade education. My grandmother had an 8th grade education. You know what I'm saying? They spent the majority of their lives working, so, shoot, you know, that was a big come up for him to move us out there. And, you know, we stayed out there. I remember the culture shock of moving from Cashmere Garden, you know, and being gravel and dirt, and we stayed in like the little huts where you got the little apartments, you know what I'm saying? But it's like they own highs.
Yeah.
But it's like, we stayed in there with my auntie, you know what I'm saying? My mama's younger sister, her, you know, child, and she ended up having one on the way right when we was moving, and then my grandparents. So we was in a 3-generation household there, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it was interesting.
As a young man, what was some shit you were into? Was it school early? Were you already into music, sports, streets? Like, what gravitated to you?
Shit, I was fucking with that basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. You know, since I was about 6 or 7 years old, I just loved to play that basketball. I, you know, ended up playing point guard, you know what I'm saying, and playing Little League, YMCA and all that, all the way up to Nimitz. I mean, I ain't played middle school at Shotwell, but I ended up playing for the Nimitz. So, yeah, man, basketball, and, you know, for a point in time, you know what I'm saying, I, you know, was into the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, like the street stuff, you know what I'm saying, just going, taking stuff like that. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? 12, 13. Yeah. Just being mischievous, man. Not really on no. I never looked at it like, oh, we some thugs. You know, nah, man, we was just having fun. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but then when my grandfather started taking ill, you know what I'm saying, I started, you know, looking at life a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Because then I knew I had to, you know, at least I looked at it like that in my own mind. Like I had to be here and look after my grandmother. And I was thinking like that, you know, 15, 14, you know.
So at that time, like, you know, you said you moved from one area to another.
Yeah.
Did you maintain the same, you know, you were young, the same group of friends, or did you gravitate to some other people? Or?
Well, you know, I left, like I said, I was about 6 years old, so, and I was going to an early childhood school, you know what I'm saying? I think it was called Raymond. It was like early childhood at the time. But I went there, you know what I'm saying, till I was maybe like 5 or 6. But then when I left, sure, I ain't seen none of them cheering no more. Most of my friends, my family, you know what I'm saying, Me and Kinfolk Joe always played, like my first cousin. So then when I moved to Greenspoint, you know what I'm saying, it was like I said, it was a culture shock, man, seeing all the cement and a sidewalk, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to ride my bike in dirt, gravel, when it rained, mud and all that. Then when I moved to Greenspoint, it was like cement and grass and manicured lawns, and you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was like, man, it was just a culture shock, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I kind of started my life over when I got to Greenspoint. It was just, you know, not even a start over. It was, you know, I was so young, you know what I'm saying? That was just part of still my early beginnings, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So as a young man, like throughout all that transitions, you know, you start growing up, and as you get older, like niggas want things, like you want the new J's or the new whatever's coming out at that time. So what was some early things, you know, whether it was working jobs, hustling, like what was some things you did, you know, to
man, cool. I was, you know what I'm saying, I was always outside, but like I say, once my grandfather started taking ill and stuff, shoot, man, I still hung with the same people, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't go on missions with niggas like that no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of fell back on that shit, and then I was looking at it like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and just get this money, you know, the way I ain't gotta look over my shoulder. So man, shit, I went and worked at the Burger King in my community, man. You feel me? Right there on Gills Road. And shit, I went and got me a job at that bit, you feel me? And I was still trying to play basketball and shit. So that was my way of contributing, because my T-John was a single parent. So by the time I got into high school, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and really majority of even my middle school, you know what I'm saying? My parents separated when I was like 13. So that was another thing that kind of, you know, made me feel like, man, I ain't got time to be out here playing in the streets. I was already, you know, doing dumb shit early. You know what I'm saying? You know, just doing dumb shit. Taking a nigga bike that was left in the front yard and shit. And all right, got a bike. And a good one. You know what I'm saying? My mom worked hard and got that bike. And then I go, you know, we taking other niggas' bikes. You know what I'm saying? Dumb shit. But that shit came back on me though, because, you know, this is when I really started believing in karma. You know what I'm saying? Shit, by the time I was about 19, 20 years old, maybe about 21. You know what I'm saying? I was getting my first spot. And it was, you know what I'm saying, I had just signed in for that bit. And me and my little female at the time, we was at the Walmart. I'll never forget this shit. Man, I went and filled up 2 baskets for shit, for the highs and groceries and all that shit. I was just crunk. I got a new spot. I'm about to decorate my shit how I want, put up all kind of rap shit, you know, posters and, you know, all that dumb ass shit. Man, I come outside, man, niggas had took my motherfucking car, man. Yeah, man, I had my shit painted nice too. You know what I'm saying? I still got it to this day, but, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that's how Greenspoint do, you feel me? You know, the North Pier, you know what I'm saying? You know, at the time especially. You know what I mean? I was slipping, you know. So, yeah, man. I just had an alarm on my shit, man. You know, you gotta have motherfucking bar, alarm, the motherfucking pedal thing on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know. But yeah, man, I'm out there with 2 baskets. I know I parked over here. I'm walking all around that way. You know what I'm saying? I know my shit must have just moved, or I forgot where I had it type shit. Nah, man, that motherfucker was gone. So, I don't know why God did, but God made me think. Remember, you know, people used to come outside and they shit gone.
Yeah.
You feel me? People used to come outside and, hey, where my shit, you know what I'm saying? I did that to people a lot. We did that, me and my partners. As kids, though, like I say, nigga wasn't really, you know, we just on some dumb shit, you feel me? But at the same time, hey, it's probably what some kids did me, you feel me?
Yeah.
They, you know, got my shit. And that's when I learned, you feel me? But, yeah, karma real.